Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about how to get stable handheld footage. Let's get it. So yes, I know every other filmmaking YouTube has already made a video about how to get handheld footage, but I went and I shot some handheld footage and kind of analyzed everything I do to make sure that I get smooth shots. And I came up with a couple tips that I haven't really heard on a lot of other videos that I feel like could be pretty valuable to us. So I'm gonna do a series, probably 3 or 4 videos breaking down each of those tips. I guess this is episode number 1 of smooth handheld footage. Let's get into today's tip, which is knowing your movements. And what I mean by that is before you start recording, take a second and decide exactly what camera motion you wanna do. Is it a push? Is it a pull? Is it a pan? Is it a tracking movement? Is it a dolly movement? Go ahead and decide that before you start recording so that you're not just hitting record and doing a bunch of free-flowing, kind of unintentional, undriven motions. This is really valuable because instead of doing a lot of motions and kind of freestyling around, it allows you to stop and put all of your physical and mental energy into getting this one specific shot to the best of your ability. Another reason this is very, very helpful is because in my experience at least, Warp Stabilizer really likes and does a lot better on shots that have a really defined in and out point. So if you try to stabilize a clip that has a very clear point where the motion starts, goes through and stops, it'll generally do a pretty good job. But if you have a clip that has a left to right pan, an up and down movement, a push and a pull, and a lot of micro shakes along with that, Warp Stabilizer generally gives you that really disgusting jello effect that we all know and hate. This tip is also really good because it puts a lot of intentionality into your videos. It makes sure that you're not just kind of shooting around, kind of freestyling, which definitely has its place, but this technique encourages having a lot of intentionality in every single shot you do. That kind of gets into storyboarding, which I really want to make a video about, so we'll probably talk about that later on. But yeah, as you may be able to tell, this is a really foundational technique. It's something that you're supposed to use stabilizer and slow motion and 3 points of contact and all those other handheld techniques on top of. But from a foundational purpose, knowing exactly the movement you're trying to make before you make it, it's gonna help your shots be smoother and it's gonna help your videos be better. That's all I have for you today, guys. If you learned something, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like down below. That really helps me grow my channel and it helps my videos get seen. So I super appreciate that. My question for you today has nothing to do with smooth handheld motions. My question today is, did you see Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker? What did you think about it? Hit me in the comments, tell me if you saw it, tell me what you thought about it. And if you want to see more filmmaking tutorials, more videos about making videos, hit subscribe down below, click the bell so you get notified every time I upload, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.